Retribution.
Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with another Resident Evil movie review, and we're moving on to the fifth one now, and that is Resident Evil Retribution, everybody. This came out in 2012, everybody. It was still in that 3D heyday in the movie theaters, so there's lots of that stuff, just like the fourth one in this one. And Paul W.S. Anderson, of course, directed, wrote, produced. He's in full control of the franchise as of the fourth movie and this one and the next one. So, and you know what, actually? I actually enjoy this movie. It's probably not the best quality one as far as like the story, the pacing, and all that stuff, but like I enjoy this movie because this movie has a lot of characters from our previous Resident Evil movies all jam-packed full. Like, and if you have been watching me on YouTube for the past couple years now, you know that I am a sucker for when they bring a bunch of characters from a franchise and they throw them all in one movie like Fast and the Furious 5 did. I love that shit. I eat that up, man. So, once again, Mila is back as Alice, everybody. And I gotta tell you something, the movie gets, points alone for the outfit that she wears in this entire movie, for one thing. So, it's probably one of the coolest, outfits that Mila wore in the movie. So, it gets some bonus points for that shit. That's for damn sure. She's badass in this movie, man. She doesn't have her powers anymore, but she is badass. She basically is just kicking ass and taking names with anything and everything. Zombies, it doesn't matter. Creatures, it doesn't matter what the hell they throw at her. So, and then Sienna Gilroy, she returns to play Jill Valentine. That is right. Jill was in the freaking second Resident Evil movie, and then she just disappeared. They didn't really explain what happened to her. She showed up when they were going to attack the boat, the Arcadia boat, all the freaking Umbrella helicopters. She is the leader. She's like in charge of that whole task force to go get them. And she's got one of those robot spider things on her chest, so she's being controlled. And it's the same chick that played her in the second one. I did not know that. I didn't know that until I recently rewatched this, and I was like, that is the same person. So awesome to see her back, for one thing. She's pretty much a bad guy throughout the whole movie for the most part. Michelle Rodriguez returns to play Rain. And the thing is like, she's a clone. Because you find out, which I'll get to, but yeah, there's a lot of clones in this movie. So she's a clone, but she's back, and she has two different versions of her character that she's playing in this movie. A civilian version, and then the military version that we got in the first movie. So yeah, she's back. Let's see, Bing Bing Lee, she plays Ada Wong. She's another Resident Evil video game character that they added into this franchise. Awesome addition to this movie. Awesome addition, everybody. So, and then we got Boris Kodjo. He played Luther in the fourth movie. He's back again for this one, because they didn't really show what happened to him in the fourth movie. They showed him, you thought he was dead, but then they showed him coming out of that tunnel from the sewer, and we don't see him again until this movie. So he did survive. And then we have Joanne, or John Han. It's John Han, Herb. John Han Herb, everybody, plays Leon S. fucking Kennedy, people. That's right. Probably my favorite Resident Evil video game character is Leon, and they put him in this live-action movie, and he was good. I kind of feel like the guy they picked to play him didn't totally look like Leon, but they had the get-up, his outfit, all that stuff. He was good, though. I thought he was a good-ish version of that character. And then we have Kevin Durand plays Barry. He most definitely does not look like Barry. Barry is supposed to be an older guy, not like really old, but he's about 10 to 15 years older than most of these other main characters in the games are supposed to be. So they had the outfit look of him and everything. He had the red vest and everything like he does in the games, and he pops a stogie in at one point. Like, so they got the look of him, but the actor that they picked to play him just didn't look the proper age. So and then Oded Fur returns, the guy that played Carlos in number 2 and number 3. He returns. He's a clone, obviously. And then Sean Roberts is back once again to play Albert Wesker, everybody. And Albert, actually, this time around is helping Alice escape where our movie takes place. So, yeah, this movie is loaded with characters, people. Like, loaded with characters. It's almost like a big reunion movie, and I love it. Like I said, I eat that shit up. So this movie takes place after the events of the end of the 4th one, where they went and attacked the Arcadia ship. And there's a cool scene in the beginning where they're rewinding what happened when the ship got attacked. And then it's kind of like the introduction to the movie, and then they show it actually happen. So it was a cool little introduction. And then Alice wakes up in a new Umbrella facility after she gets captured, and they're in Russia. That's right, everybody. Mother Russia. They're in an underground, surprise, surprise, Umbrella freaking facility in Russia. And the cool thing about this place is that this is where they had been doing tests with the T-virus years before the T-virus got released. Like, they already had zombies and everything down there. They knew what the T-virus was going to do. It wasn't a surprise to them at all, because I think they had Tokyo, they had New York, they had Moscow, they had certain sections where they recreated like 5 or 6 city blocks of these certain cities in the world. They recreated it and everything like it was real. They had environment, like it rained and all that. They could make it snow, and they were simulating what would happen. And that's how they use this to show the other countries that you need this virus. You need it as a weapon just in case. So like, they were doing it to sell it. Very interesting concept, man. And I gotta tell you that I love the whole thing of them trying to escape this facility, and Wesker is helping Alice and freaking Ada try to get out. I was surprised. I remembered enjoying this movie quite a bit, and I still enjoy it quite a bit. I actually think it's one of the better ones, at least for me. As a whole movie, probably, like if you talk about directing, acting, writing, producing, editing and stuff, it might not be the best one there is, but for me, enjoyment level and everything, and rewatchability, very rewatchable. The cast alone with all the characters is great. We got some awesome fight sequences in the movie once again. The settings are just cool. Like the Moscow setting, the zombies like shoot guns and shit and rocket launchers and like crazy stuff. Like, it's just crazy, man. And the movie ends. That's the thing that really bothers me about the last movie, is the way this movie ends. They go to Washington, D.C. They go to the White House. You have Alice, you have Jill, you have Ada, you have Leon, and who else do we have? And Wesker. Because Wesker is in the Oval Office at the White House, because that's where he told them that he is, and when they escape, that's where they need to go. And he basically tells them that this is going to be our last stand, humanity's last stand, because Umbrella and the Red Queen have unleashed everything. And he gives Alice her abilities back, supposedly. We'll get to that in the next review. But yeah, he gives Alice her abilities back, and they go on top of the White House, and they're all just standing there. The 5 of them, bam, and then we pan out to this shot. They got this barricade around the White House, and there is zombies, the bat-flying creature things that are in the games, like tons of them just coming at the White House, and they're fucking guns blazing, fire burning the shit out of stuff. And that's where this movie ends, with all of those badass characters from the video game standing on top of the White House. Man's last hope. Final battle. We got one more effing movie. Woo! Good ending to a movie. but we'll get to what happens in the next review. So, like I said, guys, I actually enjoyed this movie. For me, it's a pretty damn good movie. So I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10, everybody, for Resident Evil Retribution, everyone. So I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you on the tube later, because I have spoken.